A very happy morning to everyone of you and welcome to my channel. My name is Newspaper. Guys, today we are literally going to see two newspapers named The Hindu and as well as the New Indian Express. So within 30 minutes of duration, I will try to cover the entire entire information that's been given in this two newspaper, especially only about the top front, the headlines and a little bit of extra information I'm also going to tell about to you. Okay, we can just start from the beginning and we can also go to the geopolitics and later on about the business point of view, and later on it means I am also going to discuss what are the things that is been occurring in the India. So without wasting time, let us get started. Welcome to my channel. My name is Newspaper. Let us get started. And at the beginning you can see here, so this is one of the very much good thing because as the Independence Day has been occurred in yesterday, so one of the main thing, especially nearly Narendra Modi has spoke nearly 1 or 3 minutes of the entire duration of this time. So before in last year he has just spoke about nearly less than 100 minutes, literally 98 minutes I suppose. And one of the, it means at 2017 or 18 it is supposed only 56 minutes he has just spoken. So this minute, it means this 1 or 3 minutes was the longest duration of the speech in the, especially in the it means in the Independence Day. So in this thing here literally announced a lot of good initiatives. One thing is Mission Sudarshan Chakra. You would have known about Sudarshan Chakra. It means the god whose name, the god name is Vishnu, and he would have had one it's like a chakra that's been present in his hand. Literally 108 of so sharp edges will be, so literally like this means sharp edges, literally 108 will be. So you can see this guys, 108 it will be represented as the ambulance, and 108 will be represented as so much lot of other number like astronomical number, numerical number, and it also it means directly represent the Vishnu Sudarshan Chakra, the sharpest edges. So in this Sudarshan Chakra, what the Narendra Modi has just told, it is will be one of the best. It means air defense system, little bit of Iron Dome. You would have known about the Israel's Iron Dome, one of the so much sophisticated, so much air defense technology, so much advanced way. And literally, as the Israel has the Iron Dome, and America is going to build Golden Dome, and now the India is going to shift towards the, it means Sudarshan Chakra Dome. So this will be one of the greatest initiative that has been just took by the Modi. And the next thing is you can see here Pradhan Mantri Viksit Bharat Rozer Exam. So this is one of the other good initiatives. Suppose if you are being employed for the first time in any kind of jobs or any kind of government sector or private sector, mostly it comes in the private sector category. So for the first month they will give literally amount of 15,000 rupees to you. So because at the initial stage you have to bear the problems, the hostel fees, the mess fees, a lot of transportation fees, because at the first month it means when you are joining to the private company you will literally get how much, literally let us example 20,000. So at the beginning of the month you couldn't bear this kind of 20,000 because you have to spend for the family, transportation, hostel facility, food facility. So a lot of other things, this 20,000 will be actually spent by you. So at the beginning they will literally give 15,000. That will be, it is a good time to improve your daily expense at the during the first month. So the next thing is, see, you can see about this one. This is Make in India Semiconductor. This is one of the very much good thing, guys. Because later on I'll just explain each and everything why this Made in Semiconductor is being implemented, and that it means at the end of 2025 the entire semiconductor will be manufactured within the India itself. This is one of the top most goodest thing. And the fourth thing is the nuclear energy capacity. The India is aiming to power its, it means as the India until now has only 1.5% entire nuclear production capacity. So this 1.5% is going to increase nearly 3 to 4%. So if the entire India is become on nuclear energy independent, means it will be one of the very much goodest thing, and lot of, it means uranium related things and lot of radioactive research will be also increased while we are increasing the nuclear energy capacity. And next thing is you can see high powered democracy vision. It means want conspiracy to change democracy. It means if suppose any kind of other countries condemns India or manipulates India, I mean this kind of policy, this kind of mission will outrange the other countries, the deterrence policy and the strategic policy. So this is also one of the interesting thing that then Narendra Modi has just spoke over the entire thing in the Independence Day. And the next thing he also just literally talked about little bit, it means not so much, little bit of it means about 50% of tariff that's been imposed on India, and little bit of other kind of thing also he has just spoke upon it. So the next one of the major thing, it's one of the very much good thing in my point of view, guys. You can see here, but we have to see in the both of the perspective. Without we should not speak. It means we should not see in only first man perspective. The second man and the third man perspective also must be needed. So because I'll just tell this, and also I'll just tell the previous example what it has been occurred. So you can see at the major GST, it means you would have known about 5, it means the 12% GST and the 28% GST. Now it has been completely eliminated. It means this 12% GST is completely reduced to 5% GST, and this 28% GST has been completely reduced to 18% GST. Because as I just mentioned this kind of GST in before 1 week in one video in my channel itself, I just mentioned about this kind of taxation reduction. It means you can see here guys, literally until now, it means until now 99% of the, it means 99% of the 12% tax, 12% GST product will be shifted to 5%, and remaining 90% of the 28%, 90% product of the 28% GST will be reduced to 18% for now. So the, it means the GST will be so much reduced. So this will be one of the most goodest things. So people will become so much happy. But one thing you can see guys, literally this kind of reduction is not that much use at all. How you say? See, India's top 1% holds nearly how much? 50% of the total wealth. See guys, India's top 1% holds literally 50% of total India's wealth. Remaining 50% of the India's wealth is held by 99%. So most of the thing they are getting from the 1% wealth. So it's like literally manipulating of the entire 99% of the Indians. So okay, you are saying this, okay, this is a good thing. Why you are just telling in a negative perspective? Before you can see about the caramel popcorn. The caramel popcorn, they have literally increased the GST to 28%. So at the time you just see guys why they have increased it, because at the time the manufacturing sector went so much low, and it means the FDIs, foreign direct investment, is also literally went so much low, because lot of other country people took lot of, it means amount from the India, and they just started to take lot of money from the India, and the FDI also become low, and the taxes also, it means especially in the gold. It means you can see in the thing literally the gold, it means the gold import was literally 12 billion, it means $12 billion. It has been occurred especially from the UAE and a lot of other Gulf countries. But what they have just told is, they have just told this is a printing mistake, and they have just tried to reduce to $6 billion. We have just imported to $6 billion. It's been literally half of the amount. So you can see how much the government is shifting the people's mindset. So just for caramel, it means you can see all of the problems going on, but suddenly they just implemented the caramel popcorn. We are just going to increase the tax nearly to 28%. So instead of speaking about this gold import and the foreign direct investment reduction, a lot of other things, the people started to talk about the caramel popcorn. So you can see how much the people are manipulating. So why, it means in the third month and second month perspective view, you can see why this kind of 5% and 80% GST has been reduced. You can see about now the Bihar politics, the Bihar electoral politics. So changing of the people's mindset. And the other thing what it may be, so it may be any kind of Trump's policy or any kind of 50% of tariff like that also it might be. But definitely in one point of view, in good man perspective, if we see, mean this 5% 80% will definitely benefit the entire India, because as the Trump has imposed nearly 50% of the tariff, this 5% 80% will benefit the lot of other 99% of the peoples. Okay, see guys, whenever you just visit and see information, you should not look only one man perspective. You should look in 1, 2 and third man perspective. So it means first man, second man, the third man is the above head of the other two, because the third man sees in first man and also in the second man. So third man perspective is so much important to you. So the next thing is one of the most important thing is this one. You can see this is such a good thing, because it means it's been given in the Indian Express as Putin and Vladimir, Putin and it means one of the topmost Nobel Prize winner Trump. Please let us give him a Nobel Prize. So he got the Nobel Prize winner, and they have just made it means no deal was made during the talks. Only they have just it means progress is going on, only talks is going on. Literally the meeting was held for nearly 6 hours guys, 6 hours, and direct, it means three delegates from Russia and 3 delegates from America. So this one top person will be Putin, and along with the defense minister something like that, and other one counterpart, and this side with the Trump will be, and other 2 members of the American Parliament will be. So little 3 versus 3 had been occurred, and also the 1 versus 1 also been occurred. It means they have just told this 1 versus 1 would have been occurred. So this is not 100% case, but would have been occurred, because in tomorrow's newspaper they will give this. It means 1 versus 1 means directly Putin, and directly more it means Trump will talk. So like that it will be. So now until now nothing about Ukraine for Ukraine means until now no ceasefire, no any kind of deal has been just agreed to along with each other presidents. And but in future, it means after 2 to 3 days, definitely they will release lot of lot of policies and what kind of thing that has been occurred until the end of the meeting, they will just tell. But in this newspaper they just given 25% of the chance that it means that the entire summit could fail, but in my possibility the entire summit could not fail. But as the times going on and as the talks also going to, I can say, as the talks is going to increase, means definitely it will go in a best way, because as the China and India has a lot of border issue, you could have seen a lot of meeting has been occurred between the both of the countries, and the border tension has been really so much reduced. So the talks and the negotiation is the only way to reduce the entire problems. So in the future, definitely Ukraine will take place into this kind of two persons meeting, especially Putin and Trump, and alongside with the Ukraine's Zelensky will also be there. So European Union also will be present there. So before this meeting start, what the Trump has did is, Trump had made a virtual talk with the Belarus Prime Minister, Belarus President. So after talking with the Belarus President, also after talking with the Zelensky, he, after talking with Belarus and after talking with the Zelensky Ukraine, the Trump had a talk with the Russia. It means the Putin. So until now the no deal has been signed, and until now no, it means a positive remarks has been just displayed to the entire world. But in tomorrow's newspaper, it means tomorrow's, what are the talks that they had been just talked with each other, they will just definitely mention. So we can just directly now go to the geopolitics. So guys, before going to geopolitics, I just wanted to mention this kind of one of the so much saddest thing that has been happened. You can see Jammu Kashmir, the cloud burst toll literally 60 has been increased. So especially in the Kishawar district. So cloud burst, you don't know about cloud burst means suddenly lot of clouds will be accumulated. It means will be gathered within a certain amount of time, and suddenly all the rain will just pour. So suddenly the flash flood, it means suddenly the flash with a huge amount of force will come and it will destroy the interior. So literally 60% of the people has been died. So this kind of entire thing has been the yatra has been completely stopped, and a lot of other thing also is completely stopped. You can see Mada Yatra, pilgrims, a lot of other thing has been completely stopped, and it means especially the Indian Army and a lot of other person also is working upon the people rescue mission. So you can directly go to the geopolitics. Geopolitics. Where is the geopolitics? Okay, see here. So this thing, as I just told in the before thing, I think as I just before mentioned. So this is the entire thing that has been given in the entire newspaper. So the next thing is, you can see here, Putin hails North Korea troops. It means he just given a letter that during the Ukraine-Russia war, the North Korea has been completely supported. North Korea completely supported the Russian force. So this is one of the most good things. So the Putin has just given a heroic letter to the North Korea. So this is a small thing. I think so. That's it. Because in this thing, it's not so much thing has been imposed on me. Because I just told this kind of information as before itself. And this is one of the normal thing. China says it opposes European sanction over Iran's nuclear program. So mostly these three kind of E3 countries is there, E3 groups. One is Britain, France and Germany. So these are the three most powerful countries in the entire European Union. So whatever the decision has been taken means these three countries must be there, and if any one kind of country opposes this means they will just consider what kind of opposition, and again the talks and again the dealing will go upon. And this thing I will just cover in that newspaper. See guys, now we can just directly go into the, it means what's occurring in the world, in the geopolitics that's been given in the Indian Express. See, this is also, see guys, literally the entire northeast has been suffered with a lot of monsoons damage, and as well as the cloud burst. You can see in the Pakistan also literally the cloud burst has been occurred, especially in the northern Pakistan. 199 people, 190, literally 200 people has been killed. It means by the cloud burst. You can see how much problem is going on. So especially in the Khyber, I cannot pronounce this name, but in this province, literally this flash flood has been occurred, and collapsing houses, deaths. It means lot of people have been entirely killed. So you can see how much the problem has been going entirely in the northern part of the both the Kashmir and both the India as well as the Pakistan. So it's literally so much concerning thing that we have to just look upon. And other thing is, you can see here guys, as I just told in the last week, the Australia and the Philippines started to do the maritime drills. So one of the most goodest thing that has been conducted by the both of the countries, because Australia do have a lot of problems with the China, and as well as the Philippines also a lot of problems with the China. So literally 3,600 military force has been started to do live drills and a lot of other things, especially F9, FA8 Super Round. FA Super Round is one of the topmost weapon, especially for the Navy. So suppose for a fighter aircraft means, suppose if the fighter aircraft is used in a land-based fighter aircraft means, this fighter aircraft we can't use for the water. It means sea-based we cannot use, because the land-based fighter aircraft and the sea-based water aircraft, it means fighter aircraft so much different, because in the sea-based it should resist the salt content in the entire sea, but in the land-based only the air is there, so each and everything should be different. And in the land-based fighter aircraft means that thrust force should be normal, but in a sea-based the thrust force should be so much. It means the engine thrust, because the takeoff in the entire navy sector, it means the entire aircraft, it means what to say, this sea-based aircraft you would have known, in that as the entire distance is so much more, so the thrust force of the entire aircraft is so much higher. So this is a little bit of basic thing. And now we can just go over the next one. See, this thing I just wanted to tell to you, this is one of the most interesting things that has been occurring in the business point of view. See, now suppose if you are very much Mahindra and Mahindra lover, means they are just going to launch the next 4 concepts, especially in the SUV sector. See guys, in the entire India, literally 40 to 45% of the entire passenger vehicle is comes under the category of SUVs. So literally most of the people are so much interested in the SUV sector. So the Tata and lot of other, it means Mahindra and Mahindra and the Suzuki, and a lot of other, it means car manufacturing company are very much focused in the SUV sectors. So now they are just literally going to launch the especially 4 SUVs. So this is one of the 4 SUVs they have been just they have just showed the displays. And the other thing is, suppose if you are being located in the Maharashtra, I mean, you suppose if you study in the automobile engineering means you are a very good opportunity to get into the Mahindra and Mahindra, because they are going to open a new manufacturing sector in the Itkapuri in the Maharashtra. So it's, suppose if you are a Mahindra person, means definitely go and visit that kind of area. So another one thing is, this Mahindra and Mahindra also opened the market to the complete United Kingdom, because as I just to mention about you the economic treaty, it means the trade talks that has been occurred between India and United, it means India and the United Kingdom about the zero, it means reduction of tariff, especially in the car policies. So if this continues, means definitely this Mahindra and Mahindra will definitely open a new car manufacturing sector in the entire United Kingdom. So now we can just go to the next one. And you can see here guys, now the Suzuki, it means, sorry, not Suzuki, the Suzuki price has been, the platform fees has been literally increased to 40. See, why they are increasing the platform fee means, because you can see the Suzuki's, the complete share market value has been completely decreased. Suzuki, Zomato and most of the companies has been, the share market value is so much decreased. So to compensate in other kind of sector means, they will start to increase the passengers this kind of platform fees. So you can see in the 2 rupees was been in the April 2023, only 2 rupees was being tested, but you can see here in the July and October, lot of other, it means the price has been continuously started to increase. So you can see how much the Sugi platform piece increase means, it means the belief and the faith of the Sugi's company has been literally started to decrease. So the next thing is, you can see this is one of the far most goodest thing that has been completely told by the Modi during the Independence Day. So you can see the first made in India chip by end of 2025 will be going to occur. So why this thing is, it means this thing is going in the mission mode. See, mission mode means it's a completely in a wild mode. So wild mode. So for example, if you are going for any kind of hunting of terrorists, means they will go in a mission mode, because only suppose for example 10 army person is going in a mission mode means they'll just directly go and hunt the terrorist. So this is what is mission mode. So now they are working to a completely in a faster way. So literally, as the, it means National Semiconductor Mission holds nearly how much 76,000 crores has been directly invested upon in the semiconductor. Now recently the 4 semiconductor plant has been opened, and 2-3 plants has been opened in the Assam. And in the future, definitely if semiconductor industry is open in Tamil Nadu, it means it will be a far more good thing. And why this kind of semiconductor is so much interested, and now the IAS, Indian Institute of Science, also literally started to do a research in a one top-notch semiconductor, 3 nanometer semiconductor chip. It's named as Armstrong, or it means Angstrong. So why this 3 nanometer chip? Because now the India has only the potential of creating how much? Literally 100 nanometer chip. So literally so much bigger. But the Chinese government has literally manufactured 10 nanometer chip. Now they are just literally going to reduce. It means 6 nanometer chip. Oh, okay. Sometimes you also would have doubt. So why this nanometer chip is so much important? Because, for example, this is a smaller chip. It means 10 nanometer chip. This can do a capacity of, for example, processing. It means the message delivery. It means 100. Only it can send 100 message at this. It means at this smaller area. The same thing if I just placed in a 5 nanometer chip with same area, this same area, so much same, mean this can literally send nearly 500 messages. So now 3 nanometer chip, but the same area is same, and the entire three thing, it means this A B C, the ABC, the area is same. This is 3 nanometer chip, means now we can send 1000 messages. You can see how much the chip size is being decreased, the processing capacity and the processing capability also starts to so much increase. So that's why this three, as the reduction of the nanometer is so much important. Now it means the entire America has been going in a 2 nanometer based chip, especially the Nvidia sector. You would have no lesson about this Nvidia, they are going to 2 nanometer sector. So now the IASC, the Indian Institute of Science, talked with the government of India and to start this kind of 3 nanometer chip, because they have just requested nearly 500 crores and it's been the amount has been given, and it means in 2022 only the entire processing has been done, and now they literally started to produce the, it means they started the R&D. So one of the good thing that the entire India has been done. So this thing has been completely, it means established based upon graphene and TMD. It means they are not manufacturing silicon based, they are not manufacturing silicon based semiconductor. They are manufacturing 2D based, especially graphene. Graphene is a 2D point, it means 2D material, not 3D material. And the other one is a TDM, it means transition metal dichloroxide, it means dichloride. This is both of the things comes under category of 2D. Because when you compare with the silicon and this kind of graphene has a high dissipation of the heat and a lot of other sophisticated quality that kind of, it means this graphene has. When you compare with the silicon, the graphene has lot of other kind of, it means electron dissipation and quicker transfer, power transfer, voltage drop, and it means voltage drop, a lot of other capabilities this graphene has. So that's why they are so much interested to produce this kind of 2D semiconductor chip in a graphene based. So we can just wait and see if this kind of thing has been given to the entire India, means it will be so much good thing for the entire India. So now we can just go to the next picture. This one I just covered, and okay. And see guys, this is one of the so much disconcerting thing that little bit raises about the Muslim community, because you can see guys, in the most of the religion, if it means 100% is there, in that 1% did that mistake, means we are just entirely blaming the entire religion. For example, if one Hindu committed the mistake, means we are blaming the entire Hindu is a negative thing, the entire Hindu does like this kind of thing. The same thing has been occurred here. One Muslim person has did this little bit of stupid thing, so we are now blaming the entire Muslim person will be like this only. So what happened is, a man whose name is, you can see, it means Muhammad Shahid Razi, he literally married 12 women, and he made the women to convert to the Muslim community. Because you can see here, it means at the recent time, at the 12th, it means at the 13th thing, what he had just talked with the girl, and literally it means the man, it means the Riyas and the woman married, and later on it means the Riyas started to force the woman to convert to the Islam. So it means this woman forced, it means this woman told, I won't come to the category of Islam, I won't change my religion. So she literally gone and complained to the police. So after the police, what they have done, the police started to do a lot of investigation. So after doing the investigation, it means the police came to know the same man has literally married 12 women and made them to convert to the Islam. So you can see how much problematic this thing is there. So later on they just arrested, and a lot of other inquiries also it means going upon them. So we need to just wait and see. So to blame this one person, we can just blame this one person, but we should not blame the entire religion. So now we can go to the next one. See, this is one of the other good thing that Shweta Menon has been in. So a lot of other people, especially, they are just conducting, this is one of the hot actors. So why you are just giving this kind of leadership to him, and FIR also has been registered against him due to the Kerala police. But literally she had cracked all the barriers, because now she had literally become the association of the Malayalam movie artist president. So before time, the Mohanlal was there. Mohanlal, you can see the Mohanlal was the president of this AMME, Association of Malayalam Movie Artist. So why the Mohanlal also resigned from his post? Because of the HEMA committee. Because you have known about the HEMA committee, lot of crimes, lot of other this kind of sexual assault has been occurred from the actors, especially the Malayalam actors. So after the HEMA committee, the Mohanlal has been resigned from his post, and again the election has been won, and now Shweta Menon just took the president post. So I think so you got my point. So the next thing is one of the most disconcerting things. You can see 10 years old boy killed in Bangalore, a blast due to, it means a gas blast, it means cylinder blast, and mysterious explosion has been occurred near there. So now the investigation, but mostly it will occur due to glass blast, and 15 house damage. You can see how much problem is there. A 10-year-old boy has been killed, means literally so much a worrying thing that has been occurred. So now the investigation will go upon, and they will just tell what kind of other process they can just make upon. And next thing, we can just directly go for the Hindi. This Mahindra I just told about you, and this is one of the other thing that US, because now it means literally US has a good relationship with the India, especially in the, it means jewelry sector. Literally it means as the India also manufactures, it means India imports a lot of jewelers inside the India, because you can see literally in the past year, you can see literally 4.8 billion amount of diamonds has been shipped to the USA. So suppose if you take the USA alone accounts for more than 30% of the India's gem and jewelry export. Literally if the US is there, means literally 30% of the whole exports, it means from India goes to the USA. It means 30%, literally so much huge amount of thing we are just selling to the entire USA. So remaining 90% is goes to the rest of the world. But if this kind of tariff, 50% of tariff is being imposed, means literally 1 lakh workers have it means will have lost their job. So literally in the last year also, lot of people has been losing his job. This is one of their lost since April this year. But after this, if this kind of tariff policy is increased, means definitely lot of other people also will have lost their job. So we need to just look upon, because guys, you can see the entirely the India's, it means diamond export also reduced. You can see in 2024 to 2025, 9 billion of amount of dollar has been exported. But in the previous year, in 23 to 24, literally 14 billion dollars has been exported. But you can see literally 5 billion dollars has been reduced. So they maybe the it means most of the peoples, they just switch it. It means instead of going to the diamond, they just shooting to the gold. It means gold and silver. So you can see the share market value, the gold and silver prices literally started to shoot up so much. And because now Russia also, it means Russia now made it means the entire silver into a currency, because most of the countries will hold the gold reserve. We instead, suppose 1 ton of gold is there, means the same equivalent of money they will print. 1 ton gold equal to, it means amount they will print. So now the Russia has been shifting to the silver, and now lot of semiconductor chips is being manufactured from the silver. So the entire country is shifting towards the gold and silver instead of having good diamond. So it means most, if you see guys, diamond from Indian perspective, India diamond industry is so much lesser. But when you see the US and all of European Union, the diamond market is so much open, because they don't generally used to prefer gold and silver. They used to prefer diamond. So this is one of the other thing we need to look upon. So now this diamond sector has been literally reduced, mean the people have just shifted to other gold and other silver materials. So the next thing we can just go on. This thing is a normal thing, because I just told about to you before result. Next thing, see this thing I just told to you before result. She just won. And one of the top most good thing that this Shweta Menon had done. I think so we came to a common conclusion, and guys, today's video is that much, and I hope so you would have liked this video. Suppose if you like, means put a like button, and if you like, please do share this video, so the information can be spread to all over the world. It means all over the persons that are who are being friends with you. Okay guys, let me see you in the next video, and take care and have a bye bye. Okay, take care, bye bye.